What is going on, guys? It is Ian and Victoria here from the RadioActive podcast, and we are finally back doing some content here. Um, Ian's just typing away on his phone.
Hey, listen, I had to send out something. I'm done now. Now I got to look up the lyrics because I like to have the lyrics in front
Yes,
of me
as a reference
when we
point.
do song reviews.
Yes. Okay, so as Ian just said, we're doing a song review today, and we are doing a song review for Dark Divine's newest single that they just released, Midnight Masquerade. How are we feeling initially about this song?
I'm trying to think of like a little spooky little dance to do, but it swing and a miss, Victoria, swing and a miss. I
Your brain couldn't think fast enough. That's okay.
Nah, the gears have not been turning this week, but it's okay. We're it's the weekend, so we're
Mm-hmm.
good. We're good.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, it's a nice Saturday morning here. We're filming this.
Okay, well, I mean, right out of the gate, I mean, the intro to this song is really it's strong. It's very it's done with expert precision, right? Like I feel like an intro to a song is for me, and take this with a grain of salt. I don't play music. I mean, I pick up the trumpet every now and again, but that's really irrelevant to this genre to a certain extent. But at any rate, an intro is like think of when you're reading a book for a moment, won't you? Typically, the first chapter or the prelude, the prologue, is supposed to captivate the reader, right? And I find that the same could be said about music. If in like the first 30 seconds you're not drawn in, you might not really give it the time of day. At least that's how my father operates. He told me, he said, Ian, I can usually tell in about 20 seconds if I'm gonna like this song or not. And if I don't like it, I just move on. But anyway, um it's a very strong start. And I love the guitar riffs, the drums, everything, and then they just start going in. Um, it reminded me a lot of "Afraid of the Dark"
Yes.
by.
Oh my God. Absolutely, it did. And it's really funny because those songs came out like, what was it, like 2 weeks apart from each other. So it's so funny because you can say you like I know Dark Divine does take inspiration from Motionless and stuff, but it's really funny because you can't even say that Afraid of the Dark inspired Midnight Masquerade because that song was already mixed and mastered. Like it was done. So the fact
It
that
was
two
done.
songs came out like in a 2 week span from each other and they sound like in the best way possible. I'm not saying like, oh, Dark Divine just sounds like Motionless. No, this is in the best way possible that these two songs have such a similar vibe to them in that little first bit of the song. And that is just, yeah, super cool. Um this song really reminds me a lot of The Reaper and Hive Mind, which is really cool. They're a bit more on the heavier side. But then you get into the chorus, and like always, all Dark Divine songs, you if you're getting a heavy verse, the chorus is gonna just like elevate your soul out of your body. It's just like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah, and the lyrics are really powerful too. All right, well, right out of the gate, you have the very first line: "We wear 1,000 faces just to hide the one we hate." I feel like you know that's a very common theme, especially with this particular genre of music, is just trying to pretend, to be somebody or not. Um, it's hard to go out and work, go to school, and just be so damn chipper all the time. Like, remember the movie Inside Out? Joy was
Mm-hmm.
just so tired of always being so happy go lucky and positive. It's hard to some days it's hard just to smile. I mean, you have to put on a face. You have to fool everybody into thinking, "Hey, I'm good. Like, don't worry about me." The further you read into these lyrics, you really start to see like, oh, I think that's exactly what this song is trying to convey to the audience. And you know, I get it to a certain extent. I understand that like not every day is happy go lucky. It's very strenuous to wake up, to go to work for 9, 10 hours a day at a time and just be uh boisterous and happy and just, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You can't do it every day. You just can't.
And I just, like you said, that is a typical common theme within the metal music. Um, and like I don't see it as a negative thing. Like I think that is a super cool and unique thing with metal music is that it's so open to be talking about these points of like you said, like hiding behind all these masks, but like you just don't feel like yourself, or you have to act like someone you're not, and just talking about more mental health points, right, within the
Yeah.
music. So I think that's something that Dark Divine tends to, I feel like, hit every single song that they do almost. Like they're able to directly like pinpoint that those emotions and put them into a song so well. Like even their last release before this one was Permanent. I don't know if you really listened to that one at all.
I did. I'm not too crazy about Permanent or Better Start Digging. I love Midnight Masquerade. My favorite one is still Make Me
Oh
Disappear.
my
Make
god,
Me
yes.
Disappear is still my favorite.
Yeah.
Halloween Town 2 is wonderful through and through. It's like a climax to a book, right? It's mwah,
Yeah,
mwah.
like for me, I really like Permanent. Like that gives me a lot of vibes as to like, Cold. So Permanent was really cool. I quite like that one. I got the merch from that merch drop from Permanent.
And
So
don't let me be misunderstood. I am not dismissing any of the musical endeavors Dark Divine has kind of put out there,
hmm?
but
Oh, you have your
you know, it's
preferences. Like it's
yeah, it's a preference thing.
Mhm.
Everything they do sounds splendid. Like they've come a long way as a group. It's just like any other musical ensemble, like Black Veil Brides, Ice Nine Kills, Motionless in White. You're gonna have songs that really stick out. You're gonna have songs that aren't really not not that they're bad
they're just not
or
your
they sound
jam.
terrible, but they just don't do much for you
Mhm.
personally. And
Yeah.
that's okay.
hmm
You could say that about any ensemble, any group, any
Yeah.
genre.
Well, and I want to stop on that point too that you mentioned, like how Dark Divine has like really like grown too. Because like when Deadly Fun came out, compared to what was their first album that they released?
Their first album was Halloween Town.
Halloween Town. Okay, so you look at the Halloween Town album, and then you go to Deadly Fun. You see that crazy like improvement, and it's not like they were bad before. It's just production wise, even Anthony's voice, like it just gets stronger and stronger. And then going from Deadly Fun into this new album that they're getting ready to release, it's like crazy too. Like the improvement, and they're just constantly growing. They're not a band that all of a sudden, oh, we got big off of Deadly Fun, now we don't have to change anything, right? Because some bands do that. They just are like, okay, cool, that worked, we're gonna stick with it. I feel like Dark Divine has just been like, okay, cool, that worked. How can we now take it times 10 again? And I feel like now with this new album, it's gonna be, you know, whew, up here now. So like for me, Dark Divine has slowly grown to be one of my favorite bands. Like
They
they're
never stop growing. They never stop improving. Isn't that the Lowe's slogan? Lowe's never
it
stop
might be.
improving.
Yeah, they're like lows. Just don't stop
Lowe's.
improving.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, Dark Divine is, and we talked about this before we started recording. You know, Dark Divine has gone through, you know, a lot of changes. Members have rotated in and out of this group, and for better or worse, I mean, there's four of them now, and they're unstoppable. They really are. And it would be a damn shame if one of them got kicked out because, this little, what is it, quintet is four,
Well, yeah, sure.
trio is three,
Trio's three, yeah.
quintet is four,
Yeah, I'll go with it. Sounds
right?
right, yeah. Yeah, it would be, yeah. So,
Well, anyway, I mean, you don't necessarily need five people in a group. I mean, I'm looking at the poster from like 2023, and it's so cool that Tristan, Anthony, and Robbie are still in the group, and now they have Corey,
mhm.
and Corey is really cool. He's kind of quiet, but cool all the same.
It's a spooky quiet. He brings the true spooky element to the band. Mysterious. I like it. I dig it. But to like, and earlier before we started filming this episode, I had also mentioned like how Dark Divine has been able to get that distinctive Dark Divine sound, and that's really cool too. Like if they release a new song, I start playing it. I'm like, yep, Dark Divine. Like
Dark Divine.
I don't know what it is about it, but they've found that element that they need to make it their own. And some bands struggle for years with that, being able to find that element. But I think it's a thing too where we mentioned that they just keep improving, they just keep making things better. And when each band member is also just improving their own individual craft on their instruments, it just makes that process, I feel like, also easier. They're just all so good at what they play. Tristan's a great drummer. Robbie's a great guitarist. Corey's awesome on bass. And then, like I said, Anthony's vocals are improving too.
Yeah.
So, just a mix of all those elements, it's just, like I said, made them unstoppable and just an absolute powerhouse now, which is
And
super cool.
one thing I really respect about this group is, Anthony Martinez, Robbie, Tristan, Corey, they're all mature. Anthony's young. I think he's your age, right? 23?
I'm not sure. He might be a bit older than me, but he's definitely in his 20s still, I would
Very
think.
mature. Very mature. And I'm almost 27. I'm not that much older than he is, but like, I think there's something to be said, especially early on in a musician's career. If you're a professional and you carry yourself like a professional, you're going to succeed. If you don't have a good attitude, good luck.
Hmm. Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
know,
know
so
that's been a constant thing too, like for me learning and stuff, like learning my way through the industry, and it's so hard to navigate, but that's always a constant thing that comes up. Like what you just said is being that person that can act like a professional, like, and don't use your age and as an excuse to be acting like an idiot, right? Like if you're young, but you want to be playing with the big guys, like act like it, right? Because I've played shows with people 8, 10, 12 years older than me, and it's like, okay, like
yeah.
you don't really act like you want to really be doing this. Like, you know what I
You
mean?
have to want it too,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta act like you want it. Like you and I, we do this, we love doing what we do. And, for me, I want this. Like anytime I'm at a show, anytime I'm at a goth esque function, right? Something spooky and weird, alternative. I'm always talking about the podcast once, maybe twice. Through and through. I mean, this is just such a good song. I'm really looking forward to the album. I love the album artwork. Assuming this is it, I mean, it looks like a graveyard with four empty graves. I'm assuming those are meant for the fellas, but
Mm-hmm.
do with that
Yeah.
what you want.
It's a great song. I'm super excited for the new album. Like I said, Dark Divine has slowly, not necessarily slowly, quickly become one of my favorite bands. Um, just like for all the reasons we mentioned earlier, like just everything about them is just, the music is just always great. Like to me, there's never a miss. Even though like if some songs come out and I'm like, it's really good musically, but it's just not my thing. Because sometimes like it too much of like the screaming and heavy stuff like is sometimes not necessarily my thing, but other times I love it. So like just I'm not even gonna like take that as a critique because that's just my personal preference. But yeah, super excited for the new album. If anybody is going to actually be watching this episode, go check out Dark Divine on tour. I believe they're going to be touring in it's like May or something, or is it
with
April?
Not Enough Space
Oh, I think
and a
it's
couple other
April. Yeah,
groups.
with not enough space. So go check out that tour poster and see if they're coming to any cities near you because that's gonna be a killer show. It's gonna be super sick. So yeah, Dark Divine's awesome. We're very happy to be back with the podcast too. Like this is sick. Yeah, we got more episodes coming your guys' way very soon. So stay tuned. But until then, we will see you guys next time. Bye.